Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Unsung Gamer. All right, folks, week 4, time to take on Chicago. If you're wondering what happened to week 3, it was a bye week, and so we bypassed that. I'm gonna go ahead and start the skipping here. And so, yeah, Chicago divisional game should be a pretty big one for us. We're going to again try to ride Reggie Cobb to a win. He did us very well in the last game, and hopefully he will do us very well in this one. Need to get as many games as we can before the schedule gets tough, because that's that's the effort that's going to take for us to win the playoffs. This division, every season I have played, has been very close between 2 or 3 teams every time, and so it'd be nice if we could take it and kind of run away with the division. All right, obviously I'm kicking off. Mr. Murray. And good kick. Should force a touchback, but you never know. All right, I am going to defend the pass. Blue 43, blue 43. All right, we got him. 5-yard gain. Defending the pass again. Oh, Hayward. Much like our Mr. Cobb, Hayward is a heavy hitter. So it didn't take a whole lot when the blocker got in there and hit me. All right, still defending the pass. Trying to just play tight on the running game, but what a catch from Wendell Davis. Man. First down. What a catch. Red 24. They are just moving the ball, and I am not putting up much of a defense. Okay, finally forced an incompletion. I think that's the first play that didn't go for anything. Let's see, we're gonna let's defend the run. I'm kind of not sure about that. Take Reynolds over here because that's where the receivers are. If wide open, absolutely wide open. I mean, he had his pick of players. Okay. Had his pick. No block. All right, our turn. Let's see what we can pull off here. All right, Anderson, good move to break that tackle and get a few more yards. All right, you know where I'm going. Cobb time. 1 yard loss. They had that covered pretty well. Everybody stayed close to the line. Nobody's following receivers out. Ooh. It's going to be a tough game if I have to keep doing that. Let's go motion. Yeah, it could be a very tough game if we have to keep contending with that issue. All right, he's not following, but I got to... Oh, gosh, Hawkins caught that. Oh, man, I had to hold my breath because I knew that was a long distance to throw with that weak arm. I mean, they're not even having to call the play to stop me. Got me on a dive. All right, we're going 4 receiver set. And we get, all right, Hawkins is open. Touchdown. That's one he dropped the last game that would have gone for a touchdown. Of course, it was right at the end of the game and we were way ahead, but it was nice for him to catch that one, make it a little bit better. All right, so we're going to boot it here. Unfortunately, we're not getting anywhere with Randall Cobb. We're just gonna we'll keep grinding and just see if we can make anything happen. All right, Wolford there. Let's see. I'm trying to decide how I'm gonna attack this because I'm not. So far, anything I've picked's been wrong. Of course, I got shed by a blocker. He throws a perfect strike to Waddle, who gets a big first down.
First down.
Okay.
Red 24.
Defending the pass here.
Put.
So I'm gonna take Nickerson. Oh, I got bowled. Absolutely bowled over.
First down.
Anderson with another big run. It's gonna be a very tough game if I cannot get some stops here.
Red 24. Put.
Hey. All right, finally got him. Caught him in the hole there.
Blue 43.
I'm kind of defending pass, and right now in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to let the DBs do their thing. He's got a wide open, and threw it out of the back of the end zone. I completely lucked out. So, like when I come up and I play linebacker and try to get pressure, the receiver or the defensive backs screw it all up for me. And then if I play back defensive back and they run the ball, I can't get there, or I'm the like only player in the general vicinity and get blocked out. Oh, so close. Just gonna have to figure out a way to make it work. All right. Decent return, and you guys know I'm going back to Cobb here. Gotta feed the machine. Eventually, it's gonna work. Oh, no. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me.
Blue 43.
Cobb's very sure-handed. I am not in the right spot. There was nothing I could do. I called a run defense. All my people stayed up, and there's like 3 options running wide open. And I just kind of stood in the middle of them, hoping I could get there. Obviously, I could not. Puts them up by 10. All right. I'm going right back to Cobb.
Red 24.
We're not at a position where we need to completely give up on what we're doing, but man, they are really hammering me here. All right, first down. That's what we needed. All right, we're going to pitch to Cobb here, see if we can get any kind of motion. Something going. Ugh. Break a tackle, get hit by 2 more guys. It's just that's the kind of game we're in. A little bit tough sledding. We're going to go motion. See if we can throw it and kind of back everything up a little bit. All right, Hawkins wide open. Big first down. All right, back to Cobb.
Red 24.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do there? I just got absolutely lambasted.
Blue 43.
They are just, this is really, really stout defense, and I am having trouble with them.
Red 24.
All right, we're going to run the motion rollout play here. Dawsey running wide open. Touchdown. Whoa. That thing, when I think the ball went off the screen. When DeBerg has to throw deep, he has to throw it way up. But I'll take it. He got it there. I needed that touchdown really bad, and I'm not sure Cobb's going to be our answer in this game because they are just stopping him dead every time. It's been, well, not every single time, but you know what I mean. It's pretty tough sledding right now. Oh, thank you. We needed that. Santana Dotson got in there. All right, they're calling timeouts here. I'm going to defend shotgun.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
All right, we're going to take Mayhew. All right, just get over there, defend the play. That's what we needed. All right, down by 3 going into the half. You know, I think we can do something still. It's just we've got to get Cobb moving because he's kind of the catalyst for how this all works. But 9 carries for 23 yards is not going to cut it for us. DeBerg doing fine. 106 yards. Got him some touchdown. I mean, it's just we need Cobb to kind of start opening this up a little bit. And importantly, we need him to hold on to the football. That was kind of painful there. I mean, even in bad condition, though, his carry rating's pretty high. So, you know, but obviously those ratings are not 100% guarantees of, you know, they're going to hold on to the ball. It's just, you know, you kind of expect them to be sure-handed when you're running. God. And that's the reason we put up with some of those things like fumbles, because I mean, just boom, boom, boom. 3 guys get knocked down. All right, perfect. Got through the backfield, knock 1 or 2 off. Boom, boom. Another big first down. That's what we needed. Get the bus rolling. I know he's not the bus, but we're going to, we'll have to call him something. We'll call him the tank or something, because that's the kind of running he does. Ooh, yeah, just shedding people. All right, let's pitch. Let's pitch it to him, see if he can get a head of steam up. Oh, yeah. Boom. Boom. Touchdown. Yes. I'm going to tell you, if you don't love that kind of stuff in Tecmo Bowl, you're watching the wrong game. Love that kind of thing. That is the kind of experience you can only get in Tecmo Super Bowl. Love it. I absolutely love it. You can kind of almost feel it's like momentum, and you're like, yeah, come on, hit me, hit me. Oh, man, that's fun. That is so much fun. All right. All right, we had somebody there. That worked out. That worked out. All right. I'm steadily defending the pass because I'm hoping I'll at least get people to drop back, and then if they do run, you know, maybe I can get in the way enough to get some help there. Okay, I'll defend the shotgun, I think. Nope, of course not. I'm gonna get. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was running towards him, and as soon as I bumped into him, I was like, I'm about to get shed by that blocker, and I did. He just walked over and slapped me off to the side. Trying to get. Oh, fumble. Out of bounds, of course. I was really hoping I was going to get something there.
Red 24. Red 24.
All right, so we're going to hand off up the nose, trying to meet him in the hole, and we did. 3rd and 1. So, like, if it's me, I'm handing it to Hayward here because Hayward is a huge back, but we don't know exactly No, they went with the dive play.
First down.
It works, a fair amount of the time. I should have thought about that. I tend to forget that the dive play is even there. Oh my goodness. Caught it in double coverage.
First down.
God. And Waddle's not that great a receiver. It's just, some things can just happen like that. All right. Managed to get a deflection there. It's about all you can do when they're throwing it. If you can't get to them, the best you can do is just try to get near the receiver and hope that it gets stopped. All right, we're going to defend the pass again.
Big. 3-2. Big. 3-2. Put.
I did not defend that pass play, but let's see. Out of bounds. I'll take it. Okay, so they're going to attempt a field goal here. Put them down by 1. And the Bears puts them down by 1. All right. Good field position to start, and I'm going right back to Cobb.
Big. 3-2. Big. 3-2. Put.
Just keep hitting them. We've been pretty steady. Unfortunately, that one fumble put us in a bad spot. We're going to run motion here, too.
Blue 48.
I don't want to forget that I do occasionally throw the ball. Of course they got it. Speaking of fumbles causing problems. Oh, man. You've got to be kidding me. I was stepping up. I had a guy open. I was about to throw it, and I'll be darned if they didn't take full advantage of me. Oh, intercepted. Okay. Well. Yeah. We'll roll with it. And of course, they're going to get me there. Yeah, I'm not giving up on running yet. Let's see. All right, he's got a head of steam. All right, getting out of bounds. 20-yard gain. Right now, I'm very concerned about holding on to that lead, and so. All right, we're going to throw. No, we're not. Oh. That would be the refrigerator. If the question is your refrigerator running? The answer is yes, because he just ran right over me. All right, Hall is open. Good catch. Step out of bounds. Protect the ball at this point. All right, Cobb. Back to you, my friend. Let's see. Of course. All right, we're going to pitch it to him.
Red 24.
I do like that pitch because it sometimes gets him some blockers. Yes, there we go. Touchdown. He's almost like a cheat code. Almost. What a run. Of course it got deflected. So now that looms pretty large because we were up by 1. So now it's just putting us up by 7 instead of up by 8, which means they can tie this game. Ugh. Okay. I had defended the shotgun. We're going to see. Yep, they did pass. I can't even remember. Intercepted. All right. I can't ever remember I don't look as hard as at the running plays for the team that I'm playing. I'm usually more staring at the passing plays, trying to decide which one to go with. I was like shedding, boom, 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 boom. Oh man, I love it. All right, let's go to the 4 receiver set. Just to remember that we do throw the ball upon occasion. Oh god, I can't. Steve McMichael. Yeah. Call your timeout.
Blue 43.
All right, Hawkins is open. Oh, that was so close. Man, that makes me nervous throwing that pass. Oh, that makes me so nervous. I mean, for his rankings, he's been fairly accurate, but oh.
First down.
It's like, All right, let's try the rollout pass here. That usually gives me a couple of guys short. Hopefully I won't have to throw it too far. All right, let's go to Workman here. I haven't been pitching him the ball. He was there for that purpose, actually. That's the reason I left him at fullback, didn't grab a receiver and throw him in there, because Workman's got pretty good hands. Oh, no, I'm getting blocked. Oh, and somehow I didn't. Finally up by 14. I mean, basically, whoa, like to screw that up. Anyway, basically, the Bears have beaten themselves in this. That's what, their 3rd turnover. Of course, I've had turnovers too that hadn't been helpful, but they've returned the favor on a few of those. Got him finally. Okay, I was letting timer run. All right, let's get Mayhew here. Stay back a little bit. And incomplete. And that right there, in the game, 34-20. We were just steady the whole way through. Cobb, man, he was closing in on 200 yards rushing. If I hadn't given DeBerg some more shots, DeBerg, talk about Steve DeBerg, the guy I'm worried about at quarterback, 100% completion percentage, 168 yards, some touchdowns. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And Cobb, 21 carries, 184 yards. Dude just is a beast. He is an absolute beast, and that's one of the reasons I wanted, the thing that made this team interesting to me was definitely him. So, all right, so we have got week 4 in the books. I'm going to go ahead and skip through these games. And while I'm skipping through, I'm going to let you guys know that if you like this kind of content, hit the like, subscribe, and of course, guys, I will see you in the next game.